Assalamualaikum students. Students, today we are going to perform another practical. The title of this practical is the determination of coefficient of discharge, coefficient of velocity and coefficient of contraction of object by orifice and jet velocity operators. So this apparatus is known as orifice and jet velocity operators. So first I will tell you the different parts of this apparatus. So here you can see the tripod stand, and this is the main cylinder of main tank of water, and this scale is used to measure the head capital H above the orifice. And this mechanism you can see, this is measuring mechanism of diameter of bottom orifice. This apparatus also have a bottom orifice and side orifice. Practical we are going to perform today. We are using the side orifice. This is our graph on which we mark our jet of velocity path, and these are the metal needles. So here this is inlet pipe, and this pipe is known as overflow or outlet pipe. This is our outlet pipe, and this apparatus is attached with hydraulic bench. And these tubes are used to measure static pressure head in the tank. So we are going to switch on our hydraulic bench. Wait some time until discharge becomes constant or stable. So we adjust our flow up to 0.315 so that to avoid the overflow from overflow pipe. And now you can see that the discharge is almost stable. So what we have to do? First we have to just touch our needles to the path of jet of water and set up our all needle in this manner. All the needle must touch the jet of water. So we set up our all needles, and all the needles are touching with water jet. So we have to mark that point, last point, tip point of that needle, so that our jet of water, the path of our jet of water will be on our graph paper. So that is the table of our practical observation and calculation. And the diameter of side orifice, that is its diameter, that is 13 millimeter, is known diameter, which is written on our apparatus. And we calculated area of orifice by pi d square over 4. So we come with 0.000133 square meter for area of orifice. And that first column of our Q actual, that will be obtained from our hydraulic bench. And this is height capital H, which we will measure from this scale. And other column is V theoretical, which is equal to 2GH square root, and we are going to use that H to find V theoretical. And next Q theoretical will be obtained by multiplying V theoretical and area of the orifice. So now we have to find three parameters, that are coefficient of discharge, coefficient of velocity and coefficient of contraction. So coefficient of discharge is equal to Q actual by Q theoretical. So we know Q actual and we also know Q theoretical. Coefficient of discharge. And next X and Y. So when we point these marks, so we will be able to know X and Y for each point. And then coefficient of velocity will be equal to X over 4y h square root. And coefficient of contraction is the ratio of coefficient of discharge and coefficient of velocity. So our discharge is 0.309. So that is in liter per second. So we can write 0.000309 cubic meter per second. So next, the head of water, that is capital H, is equal to one small line represent 2 millimeter. So that is almost here. So you can see this is 336 millimeter. 336 millimeter means 0.336 meter. So we need 3 readings of X and 3 readings of Y. So first of all, we are going to mark our all points from the tip of these needles. So you can see all the needles are touching with water. So here is our first point. Needle must be in straight. And here is our last one. So I am going to draw X line parallel to our orifice, that is from first needle. You can see so this is our x-axis line. So we are going to measure our reading from needle 1, needle 2 and needle 3. We consider these 3 needles. We can select all needles for reading or maybe some specific needles. So we are selecting only 3 needles which we are already marked. And this is because the sufficient difference between these needles, X point and Y point. You can see this point is here and other point is a large difference at here, and the other point is also a large difference of X and Y. So now we have to extend our this point up to this line, so that from this up to this distance will be our Y, and from this point up to the orifice this will be our X for this needle. And this graph, you can see this graph is centimeter graph paper, and one big box is representing 0.5 centimeter, or you can say 5 millimeter. So I am extending this line up to the X line of orifice. So this will be our Y 3, and from this point up to orifice that will be our X3. Our Y reading for this needle is Y3 is equal to 7.8 centimeter. I have counted boxes from this point up to this point and become equal to 7.8 centimeter. And also from this point up to this point, X3, that is 30.5 centimeter. We have counted and write it on the graph paper. So you can measure X2 and X3 and Y2, Y3 in the same way that we have find our X3 and Y3. So students, in the same way we have calculated X2, Y2, X1 and Y1 by measuring. I can verify you. So if we want to measure X2, that is, you can see, that is equal to 22.4 centimeter. So here is 22.4 centimeter. So students, first column of Q actual must be same because we have performed our practical at one flow rate, and other column is head of water, that will also be same. We calculated our V theoretical as 2.57, that will also be same because our Q actual is same. So we calculated Q theoretical by using area and V theoretical. So Q theoretical must be same, and now coefficient of discharge is 0.90, that must be same because our Q actual and Q theoretical readings are same. So students, we have converted our X and Y values from centimeter to meter, and these are the values we have written in X and Y column. So coefficient of velocity is equal to X over 4 y h square root. So we just put values and get the values of coefficient of velocity, and last column is coefficient of contraction. So the ratio of coefficient discharge and coefficient of velocity will be the values of coefficient of contraction, and these are the values. So average coefficient of value is 0.946 and average coefficient of contraction is 0.943. You can perform this practical by changing up to 3 to 4 flow rates.